What is going on, everyone? My name is Colin. Welcome to the Poke Office. Today's video, we're looking at my top picks for sealed Pokemon products in June 2023. Can you believe it's already June, man? Time is flying. It's crazy. I'm actually coming up to like 9 months, I think, on the channel. So thank you so much for all your support. If you haven't been following along, I have a giveaway going on this week. I'm giving away a full art set of Fusion Strike booster packs. So what you need to do to be entered to win is, number one, subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on. Number two, hit the like button for me. It helps you to shoot my video out to lots more people, which has been happening because of you all. Thank you so much. And number three, let me know what you think about what I'm talking about after you watch the presentation. And if you have something that you think is a really good investment, I want to hear it, because from my May video, I looked at a bunch of the comments. I definitely included some things in this presentation. So I'm listening to you and I'm doing these things myself. Like, I love collecting Pokemon. I definitely am not in it just to like make money. I do it because I love collecting, and watching the prices go up is kind of fun in the meantime. So let's get to the presentation, see what's up. Okay, so I said it in my last video and I said it again at the start of this video. I did my May 2023 sealed product investing video quite recently. So there's going to be a lot of repeat stuff here for those of you who have been following along. I'm trying to get on a better schedule so that these come out at the start of the month rather than at the end of the month. But there's some new stuff in here too, so make sure to watch that as well. We are 1 week away from Paldea Evolved coming out. I have 2 booster box cases coming, so really pumped about that. This 115 might be a little bit on the low side now, but I'm still seeing it for like that 120 mark where you can pre-order this stuff to get a booster box, which is pretty solid. Anytime a new set comes out, I think it's amazing. And I don't remember the name, but someone was saying that every month since Cosmic Eclipse or something like that, he's been buying a booster box case of the most recent set. So he's basically just dollar cost averaging his way in, getting every set and not taking a chance on like, oh, I think Paldea Evolved is going to be the biggest set of Scarlet and Violet. No, he's just buying them all, dollar cost averaging in, and now he's got a whole ton of stock of different Pokemon products, which is absolutely amazing. You're just kind of like leveraging all of your bets by getting a lot of different stuff, which I think is absolutely amazing. Definitely going to be trying to do that myself in the future. I don't know if I can afford a booster box case every month, to be honest with you, but you'll never know. Moving on, we just saw at the end of last week that Obsidian Flame showed up on Pokemon Center. Now a bunch of stores online have the pre-release stuff going. I just put my order in yesterday for 2 booster box cases of Obsidian Flame. I paid, after like taxes and shipping, everything all included, I paid 177 Canadian dollars per booster box, which is like in the realm of 130 USD per booster box. So I think you can find it for this like 115 to 120 price. Of course, you're going to have to pay tax. You've got to pay the shipping, blah, 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 depending on which site you go with. But this price is findable out there. I think Obsidian Flame is going to be awesome, specifically because of this Charmander on the front. The Charmander promo card that comes out in the Elite Trainer box looks absolutely epic. There's going to be the Charizard. There's going to be the Dragonite. There's going to be the Tyranitar in here in the Tera cards, from what it seems like. So I think this could be quite a decent set to get Scarlet and Violet really coming out of the gate. Next up on my list is Chilling Reign. If you've been watching the channel at all, you know how much I love Chilling Reign. I just think the set is awesome, and you can still get it for like right around MSRP. I've been hearing rumors. People have been commenting on the channel that like there's a reprint coming of Lost Origin, Silver Tempest. I don't think there's a reprint coming to Chilling Reign anytime soon. That's my personal opinion. I don't know if it's factual or not. I'm just going off of what I think. But Chilling Reign is getting old already. And man, there's just so many cards. I've showed you this before, but look at all these cards. You got the Blaziken VMAX, the Galarian Moltres V, the Gold Snorlax, Zeraora V, the Zapdos V, Shadow Rider, Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX cards, the Articuno, the Rapidash, the Slowking. I mean, this lineup is stacked. So getting a booster box of Chilling Reign still for $144.14 or in that realm, I just think it's pretty hard to pass up on. I actually just bought one yesterday, and I'm still kind of on the hunt to see if I can find a couple more good deals on Chilling Reign. Then, just on my Wednesday video, we talked about all the specialty sets of Sword and Shield, Crown Zenith being my favorite of the bunch, maybe Celebrations too, but Crown Zenith definitely up there. I saw some comments that were talking about how Crown Zenith is like overprinted and not popular at all, and that is just not the case where I live. Like, I cannot find this stuff. I have to go online to buy a Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box. Can't find it at Walmart, can't find it at GameStop, can't find it at the local game stores. Like, they just don't have it. So in my opinion, Crown Zenith is still crazy popular. And I opened one of these on Wednesday's video, and the hits are just so good. Like, I pulled the Elisa Sparkle. I didn't pull anything crazy from the Galarian Gallery, but you just get so many hits. It's just too fun. The hit rates are ridiculous, which I think are going to make this set so big moving into the future as the print run ends and as this becomes less and less available. Look at all these cards. You have the 4 gold cards up top. You have the Mewtwo V-Star. You have the Leafeon, the Glaceon, the Raikou. I didn't even include so many cards because you got the Entei and you got the Suicune and you got then Elisa Sparkle, which is the card I pulled on my Wednesday video. Absolutely gorgeous. You got the Secret Art Rare Pikachu. There's so many cards in Crown Zenith that are so much fun to pull. And you have great shots at it, which I think is going to be super fun moving forward into the future. People are going to remember the end of Sword and Shield because people are going to remember the entirety of Sword and Shield just because of all that happened. Last time I talked about sealed product investment video, I included Fusion Strike because the price is still relatively good, $141.22. I think this one could be on the increase as well, especially because we talked about that Pokemon scandal that happened about 2 months back where someone brought so many stacks of nice cards. Look at those Gengars and the Espeons and the Mews and the Inteleons and all the rainbow cards to a game store to trade in and get cash for it. And it's like, what the heck? How did you get all these cards? Because that's impossible. So I think that has impacted the Pokemon market, especially this Espeon VMAX and the next card, the Gengar VMAX. Espeon VMAX was on that downward trend, and then it spiked back up. So it hit a low of it was just above $130. Then it spiked back up to a high of $155. Now it's come back down a little bit, but still kind of circling around that $150 mark, which I think is a great sign for this card. I love this card. I have this card. It's probably the best card I've ever pulled on the channel. This Gengar VMAX has been going crazy, kind of starting 3 months ago. Then it was flattening out, and then that scandal hit. Then it shot back up even more, and now it has eclipsed $200, which I think is going to drive that Fusion Strike booster box up in the market. This is one that we've talked about on my Wednesday video this week, as well as all the comments from my last sealed product investment video. People think that Celebrations is going to be a banger set moving forward, and I have a hard time disagreeing because I agree with you. Celebrations is going to be amazing. Here's my comparison. The Celebrations ETB right now is at $80.80, down a little bit, but still quite a good price. My comparison is 5 years ago when Generations came out. I wasn't into Pokemon then. I wish I was, because I wish I had some of these boxes, let me tell you. But look at the price on this bad boy, $584.73. That is ridiculous. Like, that is actually insane how much. So imagine 5 years from now, or even 4 years from now, because Celebrations is already a year old. Imagine 4 years from now if the Celebrations Elite Trainer box is worth $500 or $600. Like, that is going to be an insane amount of gain. Here's the top 5 cards from Generations. And as I was thinking about it, I was like, there's probably not anything that crazy good in here. But Mega Charizard EX, not my favorite card ever. I don't know if I ever have liked that style. But look at this Flareon EX with the Vaporeon and the Jolteon in there, man. It looks so cool. The Sylveon EX with the Eevee in there also looks really cool. And then this might be my favorite card out of these 5, the Pikachu. And just a bunch of Pikachus having a blast together. That brings back the nostalgia of Pokemon. How do you not love that card? And then it ends with the Gardevoir EX. Here's the, not necessarily the top 5, but my top 5 picks of Celebrations. You got the big 3, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. How do you not love this set just because those 3 cards are in it? And I've had the privilege of pulling all 3 Absolutely amazing. I've actually pulled the Mew gold card too, which is arguably my favorite gold card of the bunch. Snorlax could be up there as well, but the blue Mew in the gold, it's just super fun. And then it ends off the list with the Umbreon Gold Star, also a very cool card. So back to the Celebrations ETB. I could see this thing going huge over time. It's just so fun. You have 4 cards per pack. You get a bunch of packs in this Celebrations ETB. You have the chance to pull the base set Charizard, which, like, I don't know about you, but I definitely can't be affording to rip a bunch of actual base set packs to try and pull the Charizard. So this is kind of the next best thing. And when I did pull that Charizard, man, like, there was nothing better. I love pulling Pokemon cards. I like the new stuff than the modern stuff. But seeing that base set Charizard, even though it has the celebration symbol on it, was like all sorts of nostalgia coming back. Same with the Blastoise, same with the Venusaur. I think this set is one to watch out for moving forward. Speaking of celebrations, I'm also talking about the UPC because this thing has been increasing in value right quick. The print run wasn't huge on this from what I've been told. It was kind of a little bit before I was really back into the Pokemon scene. I have bought one of these. I paid in the realm of like $230 US for it. So I think I got a screaming good deal. Now it's at $405. And I personally don't think it's going to be any lower than $400 anytime soon. I think it's going to continue to rise because this thing has so much value cooked into it. Check this out. You get the Charizard metal card. It looks absolutely breathtaking. You get the Pikachu metal card, also breathtaking. You get 2 gold cards, the Pokeball and the Pikachu V. Then you get a couple pins, which I don't really care about, but still cool. Then you get 17 Celebrations booster packs and 8 additional Sword and Shield packs. Like, this thing is stacked full of awesome goodies. Here's a comparable for you. The Hidden Fates UPC came out, like, I want to say 4 years ago. I'm not entirely sure on the exact date, but right in the realm of 4 years ago. This thing was really high, $748.24. That was 3 months ago. It took a bit of a dip, down 15.1% to $635.20. But this, I think, is like kind of the comparable to the Celebrations UPC. Hidden Fates was also a really, really popular set. This one comes with 3 full art foil cards. So you got the shiny Rayquaza, which is the really cool one, in my opinion, out of the bunch. Then you got the gold Sol Galileo and the Lunala gold. You get 15 Hidden Fates booster packs, which is also quite valuable these days. And you get a playmat, which is pretty cool. But if you compare what you get in the Celebrations UPC and you get in the Hidden Fates UPC, I think Celebrations takes the cake by a mile. Like, the metal cards, the 2 gold cards, the 17 Celebrations booster packs, the 8 Sword and Shield booster packs, compared to just 15 booster packs and then a playmat. I think Celebrations takes the cake. I would think that Celebrations UPC, especially because it was kind of a limited print run, is going to go through the roof. And I still think, even though it's quite expensive, $405, it might still be a really good pickup if you are willing to hold on to it for like a couple of years. Last but not least, you probably know what I'm going to say already. My number 1 pick in June 2023 is this Lost Origin booster box. I actually just have been doing some research into this, and I think it's confirmed that Lost Origin is getting a reprint, which shocked me a little bit because I'm under the impression that Pokemon moving forward into Scarlet and Violet, the MSRP went up. And from what I know about it, that means that when they reprint Sword and Shield stuff, the MSRP still goes like to the same MSRP that it was for Sword and Shield. So Pokemon reprinting this presumably is going to be making less money per booster box. But maybe they've changed their mind. Maybe that's not going to happen. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a little bit up in the air, but I am quite sure that there is a confirmed reprint of Lost Origin taking place this summer. So that's a little bit shocking to me, but it's still on my list because I think Lost Origin is going to be one of the top sets of Sword and Shield for a long, long time. If you look back to the Sun and Moon era, like you look at Cosmic Eclipse, you look at Unified Minds, 3-4 years old, they're some of the top sets of the Sun and Moon era, and the booster boxes are going for like 400, 500, 600. I mean, I think Cosmic Eclipse has even surpassed $700 now, if I remember correctly. So
if Lost Origin can be like a top 3 or top 4 set of Sword and Shield, which I personally think it's like definitely inside that top 3, I think it's a good investment whether there's a reprint coming or not. So with that being said, disclaimer, this thing is up 21.4%, up to $166.69. So with a reprint coming, I think that probably might drop the price back down to like the MSRP pricing of $140, $145. That would be my guess. So it's hard to know whether you should buy it at $166. I think that might be a little bit too expensive because I think this might drop a little bit, but I still think it's worth picking up some Lost Origin booster boxes if you can find a good deal on it. This is why. Okay, here we go. We got the Giratina V Altar. Just such a gorgeous card. I was at a local game store. It's about a 4-hour drive away from my house. I was on a bit of a road trip last weekend. They had a copy of this. It's the first time I had ever seen this card in person. I held it. Oh my goodness, it is like breathtakingly good. However, that specific card was way off center, so I didn't end up buying it. I really wanted to, though, because this card legitimately is my favorite card out of Sword and Shield. I have to just say it. It is. And then this one's tailed off a little bit. I hit that high of like $335. Now it's coming back down a little bit, but still well above $300. And overall, over the last 3 months, up 7%. There's one more card that I think is worth talking about, the Aerodactyl V Altart. Back when PokeRev was trying to complete Lost Origin when it first came out, it took him like 2,700 something packs to get this card, which is actually ridiculous. I think just a little bit unlucky, but these two cards, the Giratina and the Aerodactyl, I think are going to drive Lost Origin up for a long time to come. So I am very big on Lost Origin, especially more of a long-term thinking. In the short term, whether you pay $160 for it or whether you pay MSRP of $143 for it, I mean, yes, we're talking about $20, but in the future, I think we're talking about hundreds of dollars for the Lost Origin booster box. That's my personal take. Lost Origin is just so good. You got that Giratina, you got the Aerodactyl, you got the Pikachu VMAX Trainer Gallery card, you got the Pikachu V Trainer Gallery card. Not a ton more other than those 4 cards that stand out like for huge value cards, but that chase for the Giratina, $300+ card only months after release is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to try and pull it here and open some Lost Origin packs. I'll flip the screen around.
Okay, so let me know what you think. Do you think that those are good investment ideas, or do you think that I'm way out to lunch and you think that there's better stuff? Let me know in the comments below. And as I was just like recording that outro from the slide presentation, I went to the closet to go get some Lost Origin packs, and I only have 7 left. So I decided to make it a pack battle between Fusion Strike and Lost Origin, 2 of the things that we talked about today. So I got 7 packs of each. Random numbers, but no big deal. Let's go. I'm gonna open up Fusion Strike first, see if we can pull that Gengar. How epic would that be? It would just be like an automatic win, unless you pull the Giratina, I guess. And then that would be like the best video that's ever happened in my life, which I would not complain about one bit. Come on, baby. Let's see if we can just get something right off the bat. We cannot. So there is first pack of Fusion Strike. I've been here's some interesting things. I got lots of these packs at Costco during those like the 5 mini tins. And I've been hearing more and more that people are resealing them and then giving them back to Costco because Costco has such a good return policy. But then other people, then they put them back on the shelves to resell them. And then people are getting like, they're getting packs with no rare card in them. So it's a bit of a scandal going on right now. In the Costco Pokemon world, I haven't experienced that. A buddy who, well, not really a buddy, but someone who lives kind of nearby, as I got a regular art, Cinderace. I've pulled this one a few times lately. He lives fairly close by to me, a couple hour drive away, and he does streaming on Twitch, and he made a big post about how he had bought quite a few of those packs from Costco, and they were resealed, which is a little bit scary, so be careful out there if you are buying Costco packs of any sort. because people do anything, it seems like, to make a profit instead of just doing it the right way. Kind of crazy. Anyways, I don't know what to say. I am really pumped for Paldea Evolved. I keep talking about it like all week, where you have those trilogy cards with the Fuecoco, the Quaxley. Look at that. The miscut. Sweet, I like it. You got the Fuecoco, the Quaxley, and the Sprigatito, which is kind of cool in all their evolutions. I'm really looking forward to hopefully pulling some of those. And I don't know. I think the gold cards look kind of cool with all the like third evolution of each of the starters. And I don't even remember who's on the Tera cards. Alligator. One pack left of Fusion Strike. I think Lost Origin is hopefully at least going to beat this, because this has not been going very well for Fusion Strike so far. But what can you do? You win some, you lose some. And then, yeah, like, I am definitely a big believer. Like, I got my pre-order in early for Obsidian Flame. I find, personally, that the pre-order pricing is best right at the start, and then they slowly, as they get more orders in, start to raise the price. And then once the set actually comes out, the price, from my opinion, typically goes up online by a few dollars. And then whatever. Got something here. 3, 2, 1. Giratina V-Star. Well, Lost Origin wins. Easy, easy game. Man, I wish that was the alt art Giratina. I can't grab a sleeve. Hold on a second, sorry. That's still a nice hit though, actually. The Giratina V-Star. Very nice. See if we can just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. I actually am going this weekend. Another guy who lives about 2-hour drive away from me is selling me some Lost Origin booster boxes. I think I'm getting a Silver Tempest one too. So excited about that, because I have been low on stock. As you can tell, I only have 7 packs of Lost Origin left. So definitely looking forward to that. I am huge on Lost Origin. It's definitely a favorite set of mine for sure. Let's go. Come on. Anything huge would be amazing. Well, a regular art. Not huge, but still good. Enamorous V. Lost Origin definitely wins now, because it has 2 hits plus a V-Star. Not too shabby. What else was I going to talk to you about? Do you think that Generations is a good comparison for Celebrations? Or do you think that I'm just overdoing it going back 5 years like that? Let me know in the comments. I think that Celebrations is going to be big moving forward for sure. 25 years seems like such a milestone to me. Like, sure, there's 5 years and 10 years and 15 and 20 even, but 25, like a quarter century, seems like it's absolutely huge. So I wouldn't be shocked to see Celebrations do some wild things in the future. I think I still have 2 Elite Trainer boxes that are sealed, and then I do have a copy of the UPC that's sealed on my shelf as well. So, yeah, definitely want to be holding on to those for a while. Got 2 packs left. There's the Pikachu Trainer Gallery. That is a nice hit right there. Come on. I wish it was the VMAX. Actually, I kind of wish it was the V, because I haven't pulled that one yet. I have pulled the VMAX and this like regular Trainer Gallery one, but never the V one. This pack is falling apart on me. This is the last pack. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment with whatever, because I'm still somehow responding to all of them, even though it takes me forever because there's so many. like a part-time job, but I love it. Thank you all for the support. Really appreciate it. I love what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep doing it. This is the last card in 3, 2, 1. Okay, here's what we pulled. We got an Enamorous V. The Giratina V-Star. Pretty nice pull, actually. We got the Pikachu Trainer Gallery. Also a nice pull. We got this random, I can't even think of the word right now, but the Crimp on this Galarian Berserker card, which is kind of cool. And then a Cinderace V. That's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. My name is Colin. Appreciate you so much for watching. One more time, I'm giving away a Fusion Strike full art booster pack set. That almost didn't make sense. But you need to subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on. Leave a comment letting me know what you think the best investment that we talked about today is, and then hit the like button for me. Appreciate you so much for watching, and until my next video, peace.